Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aztecs offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys on the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Dropping back, it's Duffy. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Here comes the offense on first down. The give on the inside. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They'll leave it with him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. This Utah State offense has it going. From the gun, the ground game. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. He's looking to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Just going to keep it after the snap. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
7. San Diego State, 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Back to throw, it's Duffy. Gets it out fast.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catch.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Getting some heat. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
And the pass is intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Looking for a crease to the left. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To throw, it's Duffy. Finds his tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Got it in the middle of jaw. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6, and needing a touchdown in the point after to take the lead. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown Aztecs.
Touchdown, San Diego.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's a touchdown.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be 1st down for this offense. Finds his man. It's White. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Timeout, Utah State.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
The give to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That was a clutch field goal, and now the pressure goes to the other side. Can they stop them from getting into field goal range to win it? He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Duffy. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Palmer.